When I was telling you about the currency, did you get that?
You've explained to me a few times, and I love your explanation. That's why today I suggested we tape you, because I've never heard anybody explain anything better than the way you explain Bitcoin.
Right.
And I wish that there was a way that we could just keep taping you talking about Bitcoin, because
Yeah.
I think the world, it's a service, because it's a very mythical thing, just like you mentioned the stock market in the 1800s. And it was the beginning of an era. And you talked about Bitcoin at the breakthrough cusp of it 4 years ago, 5 years ago. We didn't get into it.
Right.
As traders, and me and you've traded the markets for 18 years. We go back 30 years. You taught me technical analysis. You taught me options. But I think that you're now trying to teach me Bitcoin, but I just keep being conservative.
Well, that's what I'm talking. That's what I'm saying.
No.
It's just something that, it's so new. It's cutting edge. It's avant-garde. It's everything meeting in one line. It's a mesh. But hey, if you could untangle it,
Well,
I mean, right? If you could untangle, that's all I'm saying.
I think
I'm not telling you to get out of your technical mind because
that's what I'm
because
saying.
that works.
I think with investing and with trading, you always want to have an advantage, as in with any gambler. All the gambling books I've ever read, which must be in the hundreds,
Right.
with all the legendary guys in the 50s hitting Vegas, and
Right.
always trying to find that one edge. I mean, there are numerous stories of old Vegas. So technical analysis offered up that little avenue to try to gain an advantage on the markets by some degree or another, and I took it to a pretty deep level for years.
All right.
And I use that. So I think, so when I look at Bitcoin, I'm needing. I look at the chart that you just showed me a couple of charts, and they were a bit zigzaggy. There was no. I couldn't. You got to put your mind to it.
Let's do this again. To be continued. Let's do this again. We'll revisit this conversation in the future.